At the exhibition gala of the Milano Winter Olympics, the arena erupted in thunderous applause as Japan's beloved pair known as RikuRyu delivered a radiant, gold medal performance that perfectly captured the spirit of celebration, artistry, and athletic excellence. The duo, comprised of Riku Miura and Ryuichi Kahara, skated with an ease and brilliance that seemed to transcend competition, transforming the exhibition into a heartfelt expression of gratitude toward the fans who had supported them throughout their Olympic journey. Their appearance at the Milano Games carried particular emotional weight, as it symbolized not only the culmination of years of relentless dedication but also a defining chapter in the evolution of Japanese pair skating on the global stage. From the moment their names were announced, waves of cheers cascaded from every corner of the arena. Japanese flags fluttered in the stands, and even neutral spectators found themselves drawn into the magnetic energy that surrounded the pair. The atmosphere was electric, yet warm, an acknowledgement that what the audience was about to witness was more than a routine. It was a celebration of resilience, harmony, and shared dreams. As the first notes of their exhibition music filled the air, Miura and Kahara glided onto the ice with effortless synchronization. Their opening steps were soft and fluid, almost conversational in tone, as if inviting the crowd to join them in a story told through movement. The choreography highlighted their defining qualities: seamless unison, expressive upper body lines, and an innate musicality that has become their signature. Unlike the intensity of competition programs where every technical element carries the weight of scores and rankings, the exhibition allowed them to breathe, smile, and connect freely with the audience. Yet the technical brilliance remained unmistakable. The highlight of the performance came midway through the program when the pair executed a series of consecutive lifts that drew audible gasps followed by explosive applause. Each lift flowed into the next without hesitation, demonstrating remarkable strength and trust. Kahara's steady power and Miura's poised extension created shapes that seemed to suspend time. The transitions were so smooth that it felt as though gravity itself had briefly agreed to cooperate with their artistry. The crowd responded with rhythmic clapping that built an intensity, culminating in a standing ovation even before the final pose. These consecutive lifts were more than crowd-pleasing elements, they symbolized the foundation of their partnership. Pair skating demands extraordinary trust. Every throw, jump, twist, and lift requires split-second timing and mutual confidence. Miura and Kahara have often spoken about the countless hours spent refining not only technique but also communication. That unspoken dialogue was visible in every glance they exchanged on the ice. Their smiles were genuine, reflecting both relief and joy at having achieved Olympic gold and the freedom to now perform purely for love of the sport. The Milano Olympics themselves represented a milestone for figure skating. Hosted in the vibrant city of Milan, the Games blended historic elegance with modern spectacle. The exhibition gala has long been a cherished tradition in Olympic figure skating, offering medalists and crowd favorites an opportunity to present programs that showcase personality beyond competitive constraints. In this setting, RikuRyu thrived. Their program radiated freshness and optimism, aligning perfectly with their reputation as ambassadors of a new era in Japanese pair skating. Historically, Japan's dominance in figure skating has been most visible in singles disciplines. Legends such as Yujiro Hanyu and Shoma Uno have carried the nation's banner to global acclaim. Yet pair skating had long remained an area of aspiration rather than consistent medal success. Miura and Kahara changed that narrative. Their ascent to the top tier of international competition signaled a shift in possibilities, inspiring a new generation of skaters to consider pair skating as a viable path to excellence. Winning gold at the Olympics was a dream realized not only for themselves but for the entire Japanese skating community. The exhibition performance encapsulated that broader significance. Every element seemed infused with gratitude toward coaches, choreographers, federation officials, and fans who had believed in them during challenging seasons marked by injuries and setbacks. Earlier in their careers, both skaters had faced obstacles that might have derailed lesser partnerships. Injuries required patience and rehabilitation, adjustments in training environments demanded adaptability. Yet those trials ultimately strengthened their bond. By the time they arrived in Milano as Olympic champions, they carried with them the lessons of perseverance etched into every edge and turn. Their skating style blends athletic dynamism with lyrical softness. Miura's lightness across the ice complements Kahara's grounded stability. In the exhibition, this contrast became a storytelling device. There were moments when Miura's spirals extended like brushstrokes across a canvas, while Kahara's guiding presence anchored the composition. The choreography emphasized circular patterns that echoed the unity of their partnership. Even in the quieter passages of the music, the audience remained captivated, hanging on each movement. As the program approached its climax, the tempo accelerated. The consecutive lifts, arguably the centerpiece, unfolded with breathtaking precision. The first lift rose swiftly, Miura's arms reaching skyward as Kahara rotated smoothly. Without pause, they transitioned into a second variation, shifting grip and position in a display of technical mastery. The third lift carried a flourish that elicited spontaneous cheers, as if the audience collectively recognized the courage and complexity involved. When Miura dismounted with a controlled glide and the pair flowed directly into synchronized footwork, the applause became deafening. The ovation at the conclusion was not merely polite acknowledgement, it was a celebration. Spectators stood, many with tears in their eyes, aware that they were witnessing a moment that would be replayed in highlight reels and remembered for years to come. The pair bowed deeply, hands clasped, faces glowing with emotion. In that bow was humility, a recognition that Olympic glory is both a personal triumph and a shared achievement. Media coverage following the gala emphasized the refreshing gold medal dance that had defined their exhibition. Commentators praised the consecutive lifts as a testament to their conditioning and trust. Analysts noted how their skating continues to evolve, incorporating greater complexity while preserving clarity of line and expression. For younger viewers watching at home, the performance offered a vivid example of how dedication and partnership can yield extraordinary results. Beyond technical accolades, what resonated most was the authenticity of their joy. Olympic pressure can weigh heavily on athletes, particularly in a discipline as exacting as figure skating. In competition, even a minor error can alter outcomes. Yet in the exhibition, freed from judging panels and scoreboards, Miura and Kahara allowed their personalities to shine. Their smiles were not rehearsed gestures but spontaneous reflections of fulfillment. The Milano crowd responded in kind, creating a feedback loop of energy that elevated the performance to something transcendent. Looking ahead, the legacy of RikuRyu extends beyond medals. They have demonstrated that Japanese pair skating can stand shoulder to shoulder with traditional powerhouses. Their Olympic triumph may encourage increased investment in pair development programs, broader participation, and deeper international collaboration. Young skaters who once dreamed solely of singles titles may now envision themselves soaring through the air in perfectly timed twists and lifts, inspired by the example set in Milano. The exhibition gala concluded with all skaters gathering on the ice, exchanging embraces and waving to the crowd. Amid the celebratory chaos, Miura and Kahara remained momentarily hand in hand, absorbing the scene. The arena lights reflected off the ice like scattered stars, and for a brief instant, the world seemed distilled into that shimmering surface. Their journey, from ambitious novices to Olympic champions performing before a roaring international audience, felt both improbable and inevitable. In the annals of Olympic figure skating, certain performances stand out not solely for technical perfection but for emotional resonance. RikuRyu's Milano exhibition belongs in that category. It was a performance that affirmed why the sport captivates millions: the fusion of strength and grace, the vulnerability of artistry under bright lights, and the universal language of movement. As the cheers echoed long after they left the ice, one truth remained clear: the refreshing gold medal dance of Miura and Kahara had etched itself into Olympic memory, a testament to partnership, perseverance, and the enduring magic of skating.